One thing I know for sure is a lot of you guys viewing my videos are huge fans of the Ninja Creami. To this day, my most viewed video on YouTube of all time, by far, with like 133K views, I think, has 3 ice cream recipes from the Ninja Creami. And I don't blame you guys. I was probably using the Ninja Creami like almost every day in the summer. I got it in May 2023 and I was hooked ever since. But then around fall, winter time, honestly, guys, I started to fall off a bit. I think because I was traveling a lot and the weather was getting colder. But now that the weather's starting to warm up, I'm making my comeback. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Amanda, aka Fit Food AE, and today we're gonna be making 3 high-protein, low-calorie ice cream recipes from the Ninja Creami. So today we have cookies and cream, coffee, and maple flavored ice creams, all for around 200 calories for an entire pint. So if you're excited to see me make these recipes, please give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, as it really helps the channel and I post new videos every week. And with that, let's get started. So first disclaimer I wanna go through, guys. I made all these recipes in my Ninja Creami, which I bought from Amazon. You can probably also buy it from the website, Costco, Walmart, etc. I got a lot of comments on that other video asking if these recipes can be made in XYZ other device that is not the Ninja Creami. Guys, I'm sorry. I haven't tested it in those. If you want to go ahead and do that, you can. But if you don't have a Ninja Creami, I know it's expensive. So if you don't have one, maybe click off this video, go buy one, and then come back. But would highly recommend it. It honestly pays for itself if you like ice cream. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's go through recipe number 1, which is the cookies and cream ice cream. So this first pint, the cookies and cream one, see, I said pint there, not pint, but anyway, this is actually my favorite of the 3. So you'll notice these recipes are kind of similar in terms of like the base that I use to make the recipe. So Fairlife skim milk. This is a very important ingredient. It's like a higher protein version of regular milk. You can really buy it from like any grocery store. If you don't have it though, you could just use regular skim milk. That's totally fine. Again, unsweetened almond milk, you could really use any other plant-based milk, but almond milk has the lowest number of calories. And of course, in all 3 of these recipes, I'm using Pea Science protein powder. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you know I absolutely love Pea Science. I've been working with them for a long time now. So their protein powder is a whey casein blend. In this particular recipe, I use cookies and cream. I haven't tested this recipe with just whey, but I'd imagine it would still work regardless of what protein powder you use, but Pea Science is the go. So if you want to purchase that, please use my discount code FIT15. So when mixing the ingredients together, yes, I know putting the lid on and shaking it probably isn't the best way to do it. I thought I bought like that frother thing. I'll put a picture on the screen if I can, but I thought I bought it and then I lost it. So shaking it will just have to do. It's totally fine. Just make sure to put the lid on extra tight. Now you'll see here when I put the Oreo in, I use the mix in setting. Super important to use that as a second setting so that the Oreo gets like evenly distributed throughout the ice cream. And now you're done and you can go ahead and enjoy. So next up, we have coffee flavored ice cream. So I feel like people are either gonna love this or hate this. Like if you don't like coffee, maybe it won't be your thing. So I use actual cold brew coffee from a carton because I don't have like a coffee machine here because I just spend money and buy coffee from Starbucks, but you can obviously just like brew your own coffee or espresso to add to it. So you'll see for all these recipes that I use vanilla pudding mix. So this sugar-free, fat-free vanilla pudding mix, this kind of like makes the ice cream less icy and like crystallized. It kind of works as like a binding in the same way that xanthan gum would work, but xanthan gum's kind of like expensive and not everyone has access to it. So the pudding mix is easier to find. But again, if you don't have access to it, just use xanthan gum instead. So of course I'm using PE Science again, but this time I'm using the caramel macchiato flavor. So this is actually part of their cafe series, which I would highly recommend you guys try. But of course, if you don't have that very specific flavor of protein powder on hand, that's totally fine. Just use something equivalent, like a coffee type, or you can even just use vanilla. And in all three of these recipes, I use Lakanto sweetener. So in this one, I specifically use the brown monk fruit. If you want to purchase from Lakanto, you can use my discount code for 15. Otherwise, just use whatever you have on hand. So to give this like a Java chip frappuccino-esque type of look, I actually use dark chocolate for the mix-ins for this recipe, and it tasted delicious. And there you have it. Now you're good to go and enjoy. So we're down to our last video, guys, which is the maple flavored ice cream. So in this one, we're using Snickerdoodle protein powder, which I thought was like the most maple-esque, just considering PE Science doesn't have a maple flavor. Snickerdoodle is a great tasting protein. So we're using sugar-free maple syrup in this recipe. I use Edie Smith. It's a really great brand. I am Canadian, so of course I needed to make a maple flavored ice cream. It would be wrong of me to not do that. Another tip I'll mention when using the Ninja Creami to make ice cream in general, after the first spin, when you put it in for the second spin, whether it's with mix-ins or just respinning it, add a little bit of water to the middle. This will help the ice cream soften and give it more of like a soft serve texture. Because you'll notice after the first spin, it's a little bit powdery, and that's just because you need to spin it again. That's just how it works with protein ice creams, apparently. So now at the end here, we're gonna top it with a bit more maple syrup. And then you're done, and you can just enjoy this Canadian delicacy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this recipe, that I'm sure you're gonna like my other Ninja Creami recipe video, so I'll link that over here, as well as another dessert recipe video I think you guys are gonna like. And please give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, as it really helps the channel, and I post new videos every week. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.